Hi, it's Jeff Cable, and today I want to talk about peak of action. What is peak of action? Well, it's capturing your subject at its best possible moment. And what you'll do is you'll put your camera into a burst mode. Now, I never shoot with my camera in a single shot mode. Even when I'm doing portraits, I won't do that because I want to be able to shoot 1, 2, 3 images of my subject. And it might be that split-second difference between a big smile and a regular smile, or their eyes fully open or not. So I always keep my camera in a slow burst mode when I'm doing portraits. But if I'm shooting wildlife, like this image here, or if I'm shooting sports and I've got someone really fast coming at me, like for instance Michael Phelps, I need to shoot in a really fast burst. So I'll put my camera in a burst mode, pick it up and just boom, fire. Now this particular camera is the Canon 1DX Mark III, and it shoots at 16 frames a second. This way I can pick that peak of action out of those 16 frames a second. I can find that one that really shows what I want. Now, you may not have a Canon 1DX Mark III, and that's okay. But if your camera has a burst mode of even 3 frames a second, or 5 or 8, that's what you want to be in. Again, when you're shooting portraits, you don't want to go up to a subject and go like that, because you'll scare them. But you can put it into a slow burst mode and get some really nice shots. I generally will shoot at least 3 images of every person, or 5 or 6 images of every grouping, to make sure I've got the ones that I really, really want. The advantage of being in a slow burst mode is I can just raise the camera and fire off one shot if I want to. But if I want to shoot more, I can do that. By having it in a single shot mode, I can only do that. And then I have to wait and press again. It's nice to be able to hold it down and be able to get more than one shot. So I always recommend keeping your camera in at least the slow burst mode when you're shooting. And again, if you're going into high action, change your settings and fire off a lot.